Hey YouTube, what's up? So it's pretty late, so if I'm mess up on some things, I'm pretty tired. But quickly, I wanted to come at you guys with this. For those of you that watched it, I did come out with a video discussing an upgrade for this tank, and I talked about how it will be at least 120 gallons. It'll be within a year because I'll be moving. All that good stuff. I let you guys know a little bit for the stocking list. It'll be a mixed reef. So a lot of LPS, softies, Gorgonians, SPS, anemones, clams, scallops, all that good stuff. I talked about that. Now, however, I've kind of decided to change some things, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys today. I want you guys to let me know what you think, give your opinion on my plan here, if you want to call it that. And first of all, what I want to talk about is why can't I upgrade right now? Why can't I upgrade tomorrow? I'll let you guys know. As you guys can see, the tank is actually in my TV room, and this is literally practically the only space for a tank at all in my entire house. I promise you guys. There's no. The other areas of my house are either inappropriate for a tank, or there's furniture already taking it up, or there's windows or something. So this is pretty much. As you can see, the rug meets there. It's literally like just 4 foot space. Really, this is the only place. So I would not be able to put a larger tank here unless it was like taller or maybe even a little bit wider. However, for me, I want to be keeping a few larger tanks, more active tanks, a large angel, so maybe even a Morse idol, maybe, and maybe a few reef safe butterflies. So those are a lot of active fish, and they would appreciate that length, and a longer tank would be more appropriate for them. So if I'm going to upgrade, it's going to have to be longer than 4 foot, at least 5 foot long. So no go for this area here. Besides the fact that it just looks good right here in this area, I can show it off for people that come over to visit. But yeah, it just looks perfect in this area right now. But of course, I want a larger tank to have more fish, more coral, more. I want to redo some things that I didn't like how I did it this way with this tank. That I'd kind of like to change some things with that. So overall, I will be upgrading for sure. But besides the fact that this tank looks good here, this bathroom over here, I think I've talked about this in one of my newer videos. We really don't use this bathroom as an actual bathroom. Really, honestly, it's become my fish room. I keep salt mixes in there. If you guys can see, there's like a small, simple RO unit in there that I used for my freshwater tank. It just has a lot. Water jugs are in there. The cooler is in there. Hang-back filter that I never used. Fish bowl. All that stuff is in there for just water changes and all fish tank maintenance. And it's really convenient because there's a sink, there's a toilet over there. So if I need to dump water, if I need to change water, whatever, it's really easy that way. Especially because of the fact that I'm ordering in a couple days a 4-stage bulk reef supply RODI unit, so I'll be easily be able to set it up in there, and it'll be really convenient for me. So yeah, basically the two reasons, besides money, the two reasons I can't upgrade tomorrow is because this tank looks really good right here, and I love how convenient it is for the bathroom. And you guys just saw my dog going there to eat God knows what. But now, one thing though, now what I want you guys to give me your opinion on is, of course, like I said, this is in my TV room, and it's pretty much the perfect area for a tank. However, the carpet in my room actually is we really want to replace it. We want to put hardwood in there instead, and so I'm going to be having to take out a lot of the furniture in my bedroom, actually all of my furniture, and I'm really starting to notice that there is a lot of room in my bedroom actually for a tank. 120-gallon mixed reef would would be fit really comfortably in my bedroom, and it would be proportionate to the room and all that good stuff. So basically, my options here are put it in my bedroom, where it might not be able to be seen as easily for people that come to visit. I won't be able to see it as soon as I walk into my house, or when I'm watching TV, I won't be able to go glance over at the tank. However, I can get a bigger tank. That's pretty much the thing. And of course, when we move, I'll be able to move the 120 to maybe the living room or TV room or whatever, more of an area like this one here. So I could be upgrading sooner than I originally planned. I told you guys maybe in a year I'll be upgrading, maybe 6 months. If I do decide to put it in my room, I'd be upgrading within months. So yeah, I'm really that's basically what I wanted you guys to tell me. Should I keep it in the TV room? Should I keep the tank right here and just wait for me to move, or should I just move the whole tank, the fish and all that, into my bedroom for a bigger tank? Of course, losing the conveniency of the bathroom right here, and of course, losing the nice tank right here for me to look at whenever I wanted to. So yeah, just let me guys I'm so tired right now. Just let me know what you guys think, and yeah. Also, real quick, I wanted to talk about some like the equipment and a little bit of the livestock I'll be adding. Sometimes I kind of have figured out throughout my time on YouTube, I've kind of discovered that things do change a lot. So if I let you guys know about something, there's a really, really good chance that'll change sometime in the future. So I've kind of learned to not, promise you guys much as far as livestock or equipment or whatever, because things do change. My opinions change. The amount of money I have to spend changes. So you guys understand that. But for lighting, of course, I'll be going LEDs. I'll be pretty much selling off this light somehow, Craigslist, eBay, something. Maybe at my local fish store. You can take your stuff there and they'll sell it for you and you'll get the money for it. But yeah, I'll be going LEDs. Probably the Aqua Illumination Soul fixtures. I believe that's how you say it. I'll be getting probably 2 or 3 of those to start out with, and maybe ending up with like 4 by the end. Originally I planned on Radions, but honestly, guys, Radions are so expensive, and the tank's not going to be like a full-blown SPS just dominated tank. That's going to need really, really, really intense light. Honestly, I just want it to look nice and for my corals the colors to come out and all that good stuff. So Aqua Illumination Soul is pretty much what I'm set on right now. My opinions might change, like I said, but yeah, so far that's what I'm looking at. So if you guys are interested, definitely stay tuned for the upgrade. If you're interested in that lighting, and I'll do a review on that and all that stuff. The skimmer, actually, I was looking at drfosterandsmith.com, and excuse me, the Hydor Performer Skimmers 705 is on clearance, and it's actually only $300 right now. So I'm really, really going to be interested in probably ordering one of those fairly soon, because they are rated for tanks 175 to 235 gallons, depending on how much fish you stock it up with. And I'll be keeping a huge refugium, so the skimmer honestly does not have to be massive for the tank to flourish. The 75-gallon here that you see right here actually will be most likely becoming the sump. Depending on the dimensions of the tank, it'll probably become the sump, because I've really learned with this tank that I really would love it. If I could go back in time, I definitely would have picked out a larger sump. This is just honestly too small for me. Because sumps really do perform a variety of functions. You can keep fish down there, quarantine them if they're being aggressive, or if they're getting beat up in the display tank. You can grow, of course, refugium, chaetomorph, all that stuff. You can grow down there. You can just put all sorts of stuff down there. Maybe if a fish is starting to pick at corals, you can keep them down there until you can sell them off or whatever. So honestly, the bigger the sump, the better, for me at least. In my personal opinion, it's always better to get a bigger sump. Bigger everything, bigger sump, bigger refugium, bigger skimmer, more light, more rock. Not too much rock, but appropriate amount. 4-inch deep sand bed still, so I'll be using this sand and this rock and some of the rock from my 24-gallon. And I'll be, of course, buying more sand so that I can get that full 4-inch deep sand bed. Stocking-wise, I'll be getting a female Bellis Angel, powder blue tang, maybe a purple tang, depending on, they are very expensive for me, but I might be able to work that out. A pair of blue gudgeon dartfish, I really love those. One of my favorite fish. Redhead Solon Wrasse, Flame Angel, maybe a more Scheidel, depending on, some things. And hang on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, yeah, I know you guys just heard me say Morse idle, and you're probably thinking, wait a second, Morse idols are impossible to keep. And I agree with you guys. I understand that. They're very, very difficult fish to keep. There's not a lot of success with keeping these fish, even for the most experienced hobbyist. However, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm at a fish store and there's a Morse idol there for a reasonable price and it looks healthy and it's eating, I'm being honest, it's going to be very, very, very difficult for me to leave that store without taking that Morse idol with me. So, Morse idols are one of my all-time favorite looking fish, and anyways, so with this tank though, I really want to, I don't want to keep too many large-sized fish, mainly like smaller sized fish, a lot of smaller fish like wrasse, anthias, basslets, dartfish, chromis, cardinals, things like that. Specifically, like I said, a pair of blue gudgeon dartfish, maybe a pair of Lawry's anthias, redhead sole wrasse, fork-tailed blenny, which by the way looks absolutely fantastic in person. Barrier reef chromis, yellowfin fairy wrasse, stuff like that. So I really do want to stock it up with some unique fish, Caribbean long snout butterfly. Now, of course, like I said earlier in the video, it's not set in stone. Things might change, so don't hold me to this. Of course, with this tank, I originally said I was going to be keeping a long-nosed butterfly and a school of blue-king chromis, which obviously you can see there are no butterflies or chromis in sight. So that just shows you right there. This will change eventually. Eventually, the list will change, but for the most part, I'll stick to this. Clams, squamosa clams, maxima clams, things like that. I really like the electric flame scallops. Those look really, really neat to me. I really like the tube worms, feather dusters, cocoa worms, things like that. So I really, really, with the upgrade, and even with this tank, I'm definitely not done stocking this tank for sure. But especially with the larger tank, with the more powerful lighting and skimming and larger refugium and stuff like that. I really want to keep a large variety of life in the tank. A large variety of unique fish, some fish that might be controversial with keeping in reef tanks, such as the butterfly, the Morse idol, the female Bellis angel, dwarf angels. I really like the flame angels, of course. One of my other all-time favorites is the Fiji blue midnight angel. Both very, very beautiful dwarf angels that I will try to keep in the 120-gallon tank together. So hopefully that goes well. So I really do want to keep a variety with this upgrade. And of course, I will be moving all of these fish to the upgraded tank. So the roll grandma, the neon goby, the clowns, the cardinal, the manthias, and the tang. I'm not going to be moving the stupid wrasse over because I can't stand that wrasse. Now, I will be coming out with a video probably tomorrow, maybe. Sorry. Maybe the next day, and it's going to be basically a video on trapping that fish, because it's really become a pain in the neck with that ridiculous Melanarus wrasse killing off all the snails and picking on all the other fish in the tank. So I will be coming out with a video of how to trap fish, and hopefully I can successfully trap him and get him off to the my local aquarium, which I will be donating him to. I've talked to the curator of exhibits, and he'll be going to a I believe 400-gallon reef tank over there. So yeah. Anyways, I did not know this video was going to go on for so long. But yeah, leave in the comment section below about the placement of my tank. Should I just leave it be and wait for me to move, or is it fine that it'll be in my bedroom? It's fine that I won't be able to see it as often as I want to. Visitors won't be able to see it as often. Is that okay with you? Just give me your opinion on that. Like the video and leave that comment, and leave any comments about my tank, about my video, about my channel, video requests, whatever. I reply to all my comments, as you guys probably already know. And subscribe if you haven't. If you have, I really do appreciate it. And yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks guys. Bye.